Let's talk about noodles today. One thing I noticed is we like to eat a lot of noodles for breakfast, but I don't recommend to get noodles from any random tea shop you see. We like to go to our usual noodle shop that specializes in noodles. But sometimes some tea shops, even though they have a variety of menus, could really handle their dishes. And this newly discovered tea shop has good noodle dishes, and I think I might be able to recommend it to you guys. First, let's go back to this morning. Good morning from Maggin Street in Yangon Township. It's morning, so we're going to a Burmese tea shop as always, and I found that recently the place was really fancy and the food reviews looks pretty good, so yeah, we're going. This thing is on top of a hill, so it's a good exercise for the morning. To pinpoint the location, it's in the corner of Maggin Street and Kyauk Street. Alright, welcome to Sandor Sint tea shop. And looking at the environment here is pretty classic Burmese tea shop vibe. Everything is touched by the essence of Burmese style. What I mean by that is the ceiling here is made out of rattan tree with a traditional woven craftsmanship. Love these rattan panda lights. Same goes for the exterior. The roof design is a very classic countryside vibe. I mean, look at this menu board. It is a wooden board menu. Oh my goodness, I have never seen a menu like this before. The place is in an open space with multiple fans, so it's pretty airy here. And the kitchen is also an open style kitchen. My food arrived. The waiting time was pretty fast. It was only like 6 to 7 minutes ago that we ordered, and it came out while we were filming. So let's start eating before it gets cold. So this one is Mandalay Attan style mishay. Attan mishay is just a little different from a normal mishay. It's a bit oilier and has this starchy goo, which makes the meat sauce thicker, resulting in silky, slippery rice noodles. You have to make sure you mix it up pretty well. Whoa! Mandalay style mishay is a pretty famous noodle dish in our country, and I've never tried the authentic one, but this one I have to say is better than the rest of the mishays I've tried. It's pretty tasty. The meat are tender, and it got some little crunch factors to it, and it's like a little bit sweet, has a little spicy kick to it, quite savory. And again, I have not tried the authentic mishay, so I can't compare it to it, but this tastes pretty good on its own, and I love how the noodles are super silky. Let's move on to the next one before it gets cold too. First impression, this drumstick is pretty huge. This might be the biggest drumstick I've seen in a steamed chicken sijet, a dry noodle. I mean, look at this. Look at the size compared to my hand. This one you don't need to mix much, but give it a little go. I'm a CJ big fan, so can't wait to try it. Cheers. Whoa, that is really, really good. The portion is pretty huge too. Look at all this noodle and this giant drum. This only costed around 6,000 jets, I think. Let's take a bite out of this big boy. There is fell off the bone tender. Oh, look at this. It just fell apart on my chopstick. It's garlicky with a sweet dark soy sauce sweetness. Chicken is also sweet and juicy. Okay, another bonus factor for this shop is, you know how they give an extra soup for the dish you order? So these are the 2 soups for it, and what I like is that there are different types of soup for each dish. This is pork bone soup from the mishay. Pretty nice. A little gingery. Okay, so let's try this tea. It's called noodle napei. Now it's my first time trying, so I don't know how they make it or what technique they use. But if I had to translate directly from the name, it's called steamed milk tea. Give it a mix because sometimes the condensed milk can bottom up on the bottom. Oh, it's a little bit watery, and you don't taste much of the tea. It's a little bit more on the milkier side. That's why they call it a steamed milk tea, I guess. But you still have that black tea flavor, so I like it. The dry noodle dishes here can get a little oily and greasy in your mouth, so that's why they give you a sour factor, which are pickles. Pickled carrot. A good balance of sweet and sour. Goes well with the pickles. Because the pickles are sour, it kind of cuts down the greasiness. Before I forget, they have a scanner of a menu. When you scan it, they show you the menu, which includes the price. So, yeah, I think it's pretty convenient. The disadvantage of this shop is that they have frequent breakouts, like every 10 to 15 minutes. But they come back off pretty fast. It only lasts for about 1 to 2 minutes. If you know me, you know I've been to pretty much a lot of good tea shops around here, but this shop in particular has a lot of tea menus. And one thing that caught my eye is this napei, which is like a tea kettle or a teapot. When I asked the little waitress around here, she mentioned that I've only seen a 3-color tea, but they have a 4-color tea. Hello and welcome back at Sandor. We can only eat one noodle dish at a time, so we're back the next day to try out more of their noodle dishes. My cameraman's running a little bit late and I ordered myself a 4-color tea. At the bottom is the condensed milk, followed up by some evaporated milk, the tea brew, and some white foam on the top. Let's mix it. That's a good tea. Has a strong black tea flavor. I like that. Cameraman has arrived. I just ordered Shan noodle and he ordered Nangi noodle, so let's see how long it'll take them to arrive. Nangi noodle came at 1 minute and 34 seconds. So Shan noodle is 2 minutes and 24 seconds. Let's try the Shan noodle first. You know Shan noodle is a tricky dish. You can't trust any random tea shop to order Shan noodle, so let's judge from here. One apple tea. The noodles are cooked just right. The sauce are beautifully mixed. You know I'm a Shan noodle enthusiast. I've tried a lot of Shan noodles in my life from different places, from different restaurants. Depending on which part of Shan state you're from, the Shan noodles differs in flavors, and this one has like a combination of tomato sauce and then soy sauce. It's savory, but it's a little bit on the sweeter side. I like it. Now the Nangi noodle. Nangi means big nan, which determines the size of the noodle you're gonna get. Because I ordered big, the thickness of the rice noodles are pretty big. Look at the size difference. This is the rice noodle, normal rice noodle from the Shan noodle, and this is the Nangi noodle. Cheers. That's so delicious. You get a lot of the sauce, the chicken sauce flavor, and the little nuttiness from the bean powder. There's also nan let dough, which is a medium-sized rice noodle. But sometimes when you go to tea shops and you order Nangi, they give you the medium noodles. But this is the true Nangi. And again, they also give you different soup for each noodle. The bean powder in there is to make the sauce thicker, but when it's too thick for you, what you can do is add a little bit of this chicken broth here. This has a lot of chicken flavor, so it will go well. The noodles are so thick and chewy, you can only eat like one strand at a time. This fish cake ball, some chicken with some noodle. If I have to be honest, this is not the most flavorful Nangi though. I've tried better ones, but this can be considered a decent Nangi though. Like if I come here, I would order this again. The spice gives it a little kick. Out of the 4 noodle dishes I've tried, my favorite is the Mandalay mishay. Actually, I like the flavor of the steamed chicken jet noodles, but it kind of filled me up after just eating 2 bites. But the Mandalay mishay, I can eat the whole bowl, so that went up to the first place. By the way, I've already made the outro on the first day, and I even finished editing them. So this is the second day, so please enjoy the outro now. Okay, this is a belly-filling stomach. I'm so full right now. So do I recommend this? Yes, definitely yes. The portions are good, the price are pretty decent, and it's damn delicious. The service here is great, all the staffs are friendly, and the customers here are a lot of like different types of customers, so I can say this is a foreigner-friendly shop. Recommend to come try from this restaurant, and if you had, let me know what your favorite menu is. Hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Genovia, logging out. Bye!